Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. Sorry, the same old song and dance. I haven't had a lot of time to make videos. I am so busy just keeping everything running. I guess I always should have expected that a time would come when making YouTube videos went from being the majority of the work that I did for Final Trade to being a very small part. And as the business has grown over this, really during 2025, has been this kind of explosive growth in Final Trade in the Patron program and the amount of sales that I do and everything else. YouTube is like a smaller and smaller part, but then I always have to remind myself, you got to make YouTube videos. Like you've got to put your opinions out there. You've got to engage with people and talk with them and attract new people to the program and everything else. And so, I love making YouTube videos. I have been unbelievably busy trying to keep my professional career going just a little bit longer while I try to get this store set up and get things going on that side. So please bear with me, everyone. I am going to try again for the first time in probably over a year. I'm going to offer box opening videos for patrons next month in what is next month? September. So when September comes around and the September monthly sales list comes out, I will also put up a post sometime probably in the first week of September for patrons with various boxes to open on video for patrons. So I try that about once every, godly, historically 3 or 4 months, but it's been quite a while since I made that offer. It's kind of this funny problem to have where like most of my patrons are here as investors. And so they're not that keen on opening boxes and destroying the gambler's premium and losing a bunch of value. And so, yeah, there have been times in the past when I offer box opening videos and I get really good uptake. And then there have been times when I offer box opening videos and absolutely no one's interested. And so I'll give it another try in September. If you ordered on the sealed sale this past Thursday, Time Spiral Remastered draft boxes for up to $40 off. All of those went out the day after you ordered. So if you ordered Thursday night, they went out Friday. And if you ordered sometime during Friday before the sale cut off Friday night, they went out Saturday. So everything gets shipped out really fast. And tomorrow, Tuesday, we are going to have sealed sale. Golly, is it 31? Is it 30 or 31? I'll have to go look. It's going to be Modern Horizons 2 collector boxes. This is another one where I was able to negotiate an even deeper discount than normal. We are going to do our best to blow these out because, man, this market feels so overstretched. So we're going to try to give a good discount to get people to come in and buy. And thankfully, Modern Horizons 2 collector boxes are not one of these products that have seen these parabolic moves in recent months. So, they've kind of done a lazy move from, say, man, I would bet they were 300 about a year ago to about 370 today. So pretty slow movement, a mere 25% increase in the last year, which in the world of a TCG bull market is pretty boring and slow. Pretty bad performance to only go up 25% in a year. So, no updates on the store. Still just trying to get arrangements with landlords to go look at their spaces, see if I can beg them to take my money, and see if they'll actually want to do it instead of just letting their spots sit empty for years on end. The worst spot, and at some point I will make a video all about the whole process. Maybe it'll be my first like drunk video that I make because it'll really take that to get me to be in the right frame of mind to want to talk about how ridiculous it is to try to convince a landlord to lease you their space when you have a business that's running, decent six-figure yearly revenue and really nice profit margins, and to convince them that, hey, you could let me use your empty space and I would pay you money every month, and they just can't bring themselves to do it. So the very worst spot was this derelict florist in downtown Arlington. And I kid you not, you can go back on Google Street View, and the place had been empty for over a decade. And, it's like pulling teeth. These people just don't want to lease out their spots. So, sorry, no updates on that front. Still just working everything with the realtor, identifying places, having him get in touch with the landlords, trying to set up meetings, get together, and see if we can make something happen on it. Uh, Lots of thanks to Patron Chris who bought my other Lord of the Rings special edition collector box that I had allocated to this month's monthly sales list. Both of those that I had allocated have been bought, and the Fallout box was purchased also. So, all three of the high dollar boxes that I had put up for this month to raise money towards the card store, thank you guys for buying those. That really moves the needle significantly, those kind of purchases. So, thanks a lot for that. If you want to support Final Trade, keep watching the videos, subscribe to the channel, send it to people, and if you're interested, join the Patreon. Tomorrow night, we're going to have Modern Horizons 2 collector boxes on a deep discount. Try to get you guys some good deals and blow out a lot of boxes. So, market is still nuts. Bear with it. It'll break one way or another in the next few months. And I think going into the end of the year, personally, I see the risk of a TCG bear market increasing. I still think it's slight. It's on the order of 20% chance by the end of the year we're in a Magic and Pokemon bear market. So the risks are still only slight, but I see them as increasing as time goes on. So that's my opinion on that. Thanks a lot, everybody.